was everything real sweet when you gave me that promise ring. Then I found out you suck. I thought you didn't give no fuck. Wrong, you was giving fucks alright. Screwing these yucks in the middle of the night. Bitch, you nasty, you trash. So I wrote this hook for that ass. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit, and your mama ain't shit, and your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit, shit, 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 shit. You ain't shit. You know who you are. 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 You ain't shit. Your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop. Somebody call a whole police. And your granny ain't shit. Makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch. I'ma hack your computer. I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out. Let everybody know that you use me for clout. Cause there's a whole lot of miles on that Honda. You done rode every anaconda in Wakanda. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. And your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. And your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. And your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. And your daddy ain't shit. You ain't shit. 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 You ain't shit. You know who you are. 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 You ain't shit. You shady lying punk ass bitch ass trick. You ain't shit, and I can't wait to leak your pics, motherfucker. You ain't shit. I ain't the kind of guy that you wanna fuck with. Oh, you ain't shit, and you got a little dick. Yeah, you bitch ass hoe. It's time for a hoe down. I said you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I said you ain't shit. Bitch, you ain't shit.
For the love of fucking cheese and crackers. I didn't want to do it, but you're gonna fucking make me. So here the hell we go. If your name is currently Gabby 2.0 on this app, grab a box, bitch. I want you to grab a box. I really do. Because you've said my name twice. You've said my name twice. And I understand that Gabriella Jacobson has sent you air quote evidence on me, right? It's so fucking funny that she sent you, a fucking stoner out of Florida, a bunch of evidence on me. But she couldn't show up to fucking the Honorable Judge Perez's courtroom and show him a fucking thing. It's so funny to me that she can share this shit out to a fucking stoner, but she wouldn't show up to a fucking courtroom. Jacobson on the back end of this here app telling anyone that will listen to her that she is still actively working on a case on your girl. She's full of shit. She's full of shit. She's full of it. She's full of it. She's not working on no fucking case on me. She doesn't have one. I have not done a fucking thing to Gabby. She just wants my money. She wants my husband's money. That is all. She's not getting it. Poor little tink. You made me drive 2,400 miles round trip to show up in a Lee County courtroom where your pussy ass wouldn't even come. You took TikTok for over $5,000 and you withdrew that case 3 days before it was due to be heard. But now you're reaching out to people all over this app because you're too much of a fucking coward to go live and own your shit. You're going to put that little girl in the same position you were in, Gabby? You want to involve her because you're too much of a coward to get on here and do it yourself? You gave her all the evidence on me and all of these awareness pages. If you gave her anything on us, she will know, do not seek the fucking treasure. If you told her the truth about us, she will know, don't fuck around over here, little girl. You're filling her head up full of shit over there. I haven't said a word. I spoke on her for 5 minutes the other day. That was it. I'm not streaming her. I'm not making videos about her. I haven't said a fucking word. But you want somebody to talk about you so fucking bad, you chicken shit bitch. It's not against the law, Gabby. You want to tell these people that I did all these things to you? Did you tell anyone, your attorney for that matter, that you're the one that sent that fucking email out to Sean out of Quincy, Washington, who then in turn sent it to me? Do you know what grounds are for a restraining order, Gabby, Sean, Kaylee, any of you bitches in the back there? It's when you directly contact someone. And that's exactly what you dumb fucks did. You directly contacted me through my email. And every bit of it is traceable. All of it. It originated from you, Gabby, Sonic. It originated from you. You sent that email out to those women so they would trap us so you can cost us $5,000 to pull out of a case. You did it to hurt my wallet. I'm coming with all of Ohio's judicial system, bitch. I'm going to sue the shit out of you. Have you told these people you've gotten served yet? You don't get to just do this to people. You don't get to be a fictitious litigant, bitch. You don't get to do that. And now you're trying to involve another person, sending her all of this evidence. What evidence? The evidence you wouldn't show to a judge? If you had so much evidence, if I'm such a horrible person, if I'm breaking all these fucking laws, why am I still sitting in my fucking house? Why didn't they pick my ass up in that courtroom? I was there. If that investigator had said half of the shit you spewed on this internet, why was I not arrested when I was there? Please explain it. You got on here and told all of the internet, oh, they're going down. They're going down. They're going down. All you got to do is help me get a lawyer so I can have my story told. And they helped your ass. And now where are we at? Where are we at? My people on here getting drugged because they decided to help out somebody, and you get to just fucking skirt off into the night with all this fucking money, no explanation, nothing, and then you get to go live 3 times, lie to the bitch that's been helping you the most, and then because she's done, you're going to latch on to the one that's acting just like you? Are you going to give her clam slam tutorials? She's acting just like you. You're in the back being a messy bitch. You sat on this platform and you blamed that 4-year-old baby for the initiation of that safety plan. Thousands of us listened to you blame him for months. We listened to you blame a 4-year-old for the initiation of a safety plan. And then just this past week, We had to sit back and listen to the woman that has done the most to all of us on your behalf tell us that you lied to her and blame that baby for going live 3 times back to back. You blamed him for that? You blamed him for that? So he just opened up the iPad on 3 separate occasions and hit go live. I don't know where he is. It's not my business where he is. But I can say, if he is there on visitation or whatever, the last thing she needs to be doing is playing with a fucking device. Because if he is there, she is blessed in the moment. She's blessed. And instead of spending time with him and doing what she needs to do to protect him and keep him in the home, she's blaming him for her account going live on TikTok. She blamed him because CPS was in her life. She used him to lie on a petition. She used him to bring me and my husband over 1,600 miles away from home. Just so she could have her fucking aha moment. She never got it. She never got it. She withdrew that case because she knew we were going in front of her dependency judge. She knew her dependency attorney had no idea what she had done. She knew the truth was going to come out in that courtroom, and she did not want it on record. She didn't want it on record. Her attorney was very concerned about his conversation being leaked on the internet. He was very concerned. She was also made very aware that she was going to have to pay sanctions and attorney fees down there if she did not withdraw that case. I don't understand why she continues to lie to these people on the back end and tell them that she's got this fucking attorney doing all this fucking major work for her. They're not going to do all this work for her for a pitiful ass $5,000 fucking dollars. And if any dependency judge on this land seen a mother fighting harder on the internet than for their own child, it won't end well for them. So let her keep going. Let her keep going. But you don't need to be involving no Gabby 2.0 over here. Because let me tell you something, little girl. Kaylee, is that your name? Kaylee, Kylie, Gabby 2.0? Whatever your name is over there. I bite. I fucking bite. Don't come for people that ain't coming for you. I don't give 2 shits what Gabby has sent you over there. You need to do your education on Gabby yourself. Do your research and educate yourself on that bitch yourself. But don't fucking come for people, especially this one right here, because I will fucking come for good. I promise I will. You need to stop fucking entertaining these people on this app and get your ass out of the situation you're in. And don't take no advice from no Gabriella fucking Jacobson. She's the last woman on this app you need to be taking anything from. You don't need to be taking shit from her. I've offered to give you a box. You can come over here and talk to me like an adult. I could probably give you some pretty good advice. And that evidence that Gabby gave you, did she tell you that I offered to pay for her vet tech certification twice? Did she tell you that I've sat on here, although I can't stand her ass, and defended her on multiple different occasions? Did she tell you the day her son was removed from her custody, she was dancing all over a broom and I grabbed a box and begged for her to be taken down because she didn't give 2 fucks what was going on with that baby? Did she tell you that she has deliberately sent people out to people such as myself with her medical documents in hopes that it gets read so she can falsely put them on court dockets and legal County, Florida? Did she tell you that, little girl? Did she tell you about all the fraud she committed the week of September 20, what was it? October 1st through October 11th? I don't think she did. I don't think she did. Did she tell you on Monday, the 22nd, that she was in a court hearing based off of her son at 9:30 in the morning? And then at 3 o'clock on the 22nd, she was so pissed off because of the results of that morning hearing that she filed a false petition against me on behalf of a child that is currently under state's care? Did she tell you that? I don't think she did. Did she tell you on that petition where she made claims that she was in fear for her life, that she used voiceover sounds like they were threats? Great philosopher Little John. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. She put that on a petition. She put on a petition my words as a red-blooded American citizen. I can call the police department. That, she said, she was in fear for her life. But while I was sitting under a temporary order with my speech suppressed, her and her sidekick decided to take that statement along with a clam slam statement that she cried about in a previous court hearing. They put it on t-shirts, coffee cups, hoodies, and more, and made money off of it. Now you explain to me why you would put something on a petition and then cry about it in front of a judge and then proceed to put it on a fucking t-shirt. I don't think anybody needs to be worried about any type of case that Gabby has against me, because she doesn't have one. If she had a case against me, I was in Florida for 5 fucking days. She could have done what she needed to do. If there was anything that I'd done or I have done that was an arrestable offense, I would have been arrested within that 5-day time span. I was at 3 different sheriff's departments, the state attorney's office, the courthouse, and more. If they wanted me, they would have taken me then. And you can ask my friends, I was quite concerned that they were going to take me because of all of the bullshit she spewed on this app. I was like, well, what if they did take a warrant out for cyberbullying? What if they did do this? What if they did do that? Not a thing, bitch. Not a thing. So keep believing that fucking skank. Keep believing the woman that took all that money from y'all. Keep believing her. Keep believing the shit that's coming out of her mouth. Keep throwing your fucking platforms away while she hides in the dark. Keep believing her fucking sister. Keep believing Swifty. Keep believing that batshit crazy bitch Holly. Keep believing all of them. Keep believing them all. You look dumb. You look dumb. Gabby destroys everything she touches. If you like your life, if you like the way you live it, I would stay the fuck away from her. Because every person that she inserts herself with, their shit gets fucked all to hell and back. Everything she's in contact with. You keep lying to these people, and I'm going to start showing them the truth. You know your ass is on your way to Ohio. You know you're getting a shit suit out of you. So you keep fucking reaching out to people on the back end, asking them to do your dirty work for you. You keep targeting that harassment, Gabby. Keep targeting it. You know there's a court hearing up here. You know it. I won't back out. I'm not backing out. I'm not stopping until I see you women held accountable. And if I were you, I would stop playing around on this fucking internet and go make some money. Because my husband took a week off of work. And you don't want to know what a week's pay is for my fucking husband. You want his pay, but you don't want to have to pay it. It's coming. It's fucking coming. I swear to God, it's coming. She knows there's a court hearing coming. She knows it. That's why she's reaching out to people on the back end. She wants them to fucking come for me because she's a fucking coward. She's a coward. She's a coward. She sat back and watched Kaylee and her crew do all the shit they did in the name of Gabby. She has sat back and watched this entire community tear each other apart. She's watched the split. She's watched the bitching and the arguing and the raising hell. She's probably over there on that raggedy ass curbside mattress flicking the fucking bean watching all this drama. And she's starting a lot of it on the back end. She seen this young mom come on here. I haven't watched Gabby 2.0. I've just seen clips. I think she's a young mom. She's full of herself and she needs a reality check if you want the truth. That's what I think about Miss Gabby 2.0. I think she needs to keep her hands off her fucking kids. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think if you're so afraid of that man that you're living in the house with over there, you wouldn't be talking to him in the manner that you're talking to him. I'm just saying. We done dealt with bitches like you on this app before, young buck. We done dealt with plenty of you. Thanks for the gift, y'all. We done dealt with plenty of you. So you go ahead and listen to Gabby all you want. Listen to the woman that ain't got enough hair on her fucking left pussy lip to go live. Listen to her. Listen to her. People have questions for her, ma'am. They sat and drugged, and y'all know I don't like Kaylee, but I got to give it to her for just a minute. They sat and drugged the hell out of the girl. I did too. Where's the money? 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 Where's the money at? Where's the money at? Everybody's going after Kaylee because of money, but she gave it to Gabby. So why ain't we going after Gabby? Why ain't nobody fucking demanding that bitch to get on here and talk about where the fuck where's the money? Why are you making people come all the way to the state of Florida just to sit in your fucking raggedy ass duplex and hide? I don't like Kaylee either. But I mean, god dang, she ain't the only one that benefited from that shit. Y'all got crazy ass Holly over here saying that Casey Clipbolt or whatever is doing all the digging. Casey said, you don't even go here, bitch. She said, I don't even know you. You got on here. And the fucking funniest part about it all is that you said all of that shit with your whole chest with a clown filter on. It's like your inner self knows you're a fucking clown. That's why you continuously use them filters over there. Because your inner self is screaming, bitch, you're a clown. How the hell are you going to get on here and try to throw that woman even deeper in the fire than she already is and accuse her, outright say she's working for you, and she don't even know who the hell you are? I think you should go back under that rock. You said, I took a break off the app. I've come back to all the... Bitch, you ain't been nowhere. You just like spread love. You got 11 fucking accounts. You come in acting like you're your son, your uncle, the sheriff, all kinds of folks. You got so many damn accounts. You ain't never left. Never left. You need to be worried about why you're emailing schools trying to get records on other people's children. That's what you need to be concerned about. You need to be worried about why you sent me that psych evaluation to read out on a live stream, but you have so much to say you wouldn't read it yourself. I think you and Gabby have been friends for a very long time. You've always had so much to say about Gabby. You've had so many negative things to say about her. Why wouldn't you jump on reading that evaluation? You sent it to me. Why didn't Gabby do anything to you for trying to obtain her son's school records? That's like against the law. I don't understand why you and Swifty have done the things that you've done to her for real. And she's done nothing to y'all. Are y'all a part of the skit? Are y'all a part of the skit? Do you know part of proving my innocence is showing proof of what you guys have done? Do you know that she blames me for the shit y'all have done? And in order for me to show that I'm an innocent human, I have to get on there and show the truth? That doesn't make me a snitch. I have to tell the truth. And in case y'all missed my video, the beginning of October, I got a refund request from PayPal because I sent Holly, crazy cuckoo Holly, I sent her a Trump Lego doll, right? She said that her husband loved it. She received it, but she went on my page and she said she found a video from back in August where she was talking about Whitney being a scammer. And it made her very angry, so she started on me. This is now October, by the way. Anyways, she tried to do a refund. I fought it because I had proof that she had the toy. Well, she's so mad about me getting that fucking money that she reported me to PayPal for being somebody that I'm not. So I can't even access invoices or anything on my PayPal now to get my candles out until PayPal receives in the mail copies of my driver's license, a utility bill with the same address, proof of where I get my supplies from, proof of where I'm sending my stuff out at. It can take up to 45 days for me to regain access to a PayPal account that I've had going for 5 years. For 5 years. I've never had a refund. I've never had any problems. Never. She's a very, very dangerous individual. She likes to play off of she has relatives that work for the police department. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to call down there and ask them why they haven't locked you the fuck up for the fraud and the harassment that you're committing. She's a special kind. She's a special kind. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here. Obviously, Gabby 2.0 doesn't want to grab a box, and that's fine with me. But I'm not going to, listen, I'm only addressing you because of the message that I received this morning. I was told that you have been talking to Gabby on the back end, and that Gabby has sent you all kinds of evidence on myself and on several other awareness pages. And I just want to let you know right up front that we bite over here. We bite. We bite. Okay? We can be very nice people. We're very giving, loving people. But don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. If you think your little live streams have been rough, involve this group over here. If you must. If you must. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay? I'm not talking about you. I promise. I'm not. I've gone out of my way, to be quite honest with you. Gabriella Jacobson needs to stop. Stop telling people that you've got this big ass fucking case against your girl, because you don't. You don't. If you had a case, they would have handled my ass when I was down there. Okay? And for one more thing, one more. That whole withdrawal that she did that says without prejudice at the top, it was done without prejudice because she denied a hearing. In order to get it with prejudice, it has to be heard. Her and her attorney wanted nothing, zero, not a word, not a syllable, not a vowel, not a noun. They wanted nothing on record. Nothing. Myself and my attorney were at that courthouse. They were not. Not her nor her attorney. Neither one. If she goes to refile on me, she has to start her evidence packet from the date that she signed her voluntary withdrawal. She cannot pull a fucking thing I said from that date. Nothing. So all of you guys back there that are going, whoo, Gabby's gonna get her. Wrong-o.
Fucking done.
Yeah.
Hashtag fuck you.
Yeah.
And fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm fucked again.
Yep.
Fucking done.
Yeah. Hold on. You can't see it, but it's here. Listen. Listen. I'm not scared of you. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I am not going to sit back and be afraid to speak because some fucking piece of shit down there in Florida thinks that she's holding something over my head. No, I chose not to speak because she's not fucking worth it. She's not worth it. Anybody that puts this fucking app before anything blood related to them, you're not fucking worth it. You're not worth it. But keep running around lying to these people, and I'm going to start pulling out fucking court documents. I'm going to start proving shit. I'm going to start proving shit. I'm going to start proving shit. Keep fucking lying. Keep lying. Well, there ain't really no transcripts to play from the hearing I had find out. Well, I mean, I guess there is. There was Mike talking to the judge and telling the judge. The judge was like, well, I don't have any jurisdiction. And Mike was like, well, we need this signed, judge. The judge was like, why is it even on the calendar? She withdrew it. And Mike was like, well, we need it signed, judge. I don't know why she's so upset. Like I said, I don't agree with Kaylee. I don't like her. She don't like me. That is not a secret. But I think she is correct when she says that this app should be removed from all of her devices over there if she is still dealing with all of the CPS shit. But the fact that she refused to do it after all the things that Kaylee has done for her, you know what I'm saying? And to tell Kaylee, I don't like being told what to do. Well, you didn't mind her telling you what to do when she was putting money in your pocket. I'm just saying. She didn't mind Kaylee telling her one fucking thing, as long as Kaylee was lying in her pocket. But once Kaylee stopped fundraising for her and moved and started doing her own fucking thing, now Gabby don't like being told what to do. I think it's fucked up. Again, I don't like Kaylee and Kaylee don't like me, but that girl done lost all her platforms. She's trying to rebuild. All this messy shit's going on, all in the name of Gabriella Jacobson. All in the name of Gabby. I was in here last January doing my own thing, making candles, 3D printing, hanging out with my friends, watching that stupid bitch play Twister by herself. And not even 8 months later, I end up in a courtroom. Y'all better steer clear of that bitch. I'm being serious. I'm the 6th person that she has taken in front of a judge under false pretenses. Y'all better be careful fucking with that girl. I would be even more careful if I was in close contact with her, helping her with the fuckery. Because if you think she's going to sit in a jail cell by herself, you've lost your rabbit ass mind. That girl is going to sing like a fucking canary as soon as they pull her in there. She's not going to take this by herself. So if you've been in close contact with her, I would be concerned too. You can make all the green screens you want, laughing and chuckling it up, but for real laws were broken. For real laws were broken. You don't get to entrap people. I'm hoping that they're actually going to do something. But like I said in a video I made the other day, all I can do is file the reports and request for something to be done. I can't make these people do shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're going to do anything criminally or not. I've been told that laws have been broken, but because stuff is being done across these state lines and I'm all the way up here in Ohio, there's a jurisdiction shit is getting fucked up. The reason why I was allowed to do the lawsuit up here is because she had me served here. Okay, if she would not have had me served here for Lee County, I would have had to sue her in Lee County. But because she brought the damages here, I did it here. You understand? When it comes to the criminal stuff, one of these women, I'm not going to say it, is already looking at a warrant for telecommunications harassment. I've already been told that. But it's a misdemeanor and it's not extraditable. So every time they tell me that there is a charge there, they also tell me that it's not extraditable, so it's, it's just going to sit. Well, I don't care if it sits or not. It will affect them trying to get a job. But I have been told that there is a charge there for telecommunications harassment. The state of Ohio does not have an actual harassment law. They don't have like a harassment law. They have telecommunications harassment, and social media is involved, intertwined in that, but they don't have an actual harassment law. But anyways, all I can do is file the reports. I can't make these people do shit. Now, when it comes to the civil side of things, there will be a hearing. She is very aware that there's going to be a hearing. OH. OH. Anyways, I'm going to go take a shower and go get my nails did. I've been saying for the past 5 days, I need to go get my nails filled in, but I've been super busy. Because of the PayPal situation, I got all y'all messaging me and everything else about the candles and everything else. So this is what I've done. When I do my local sales, I use Square. And Square has given me the option to set up online sales through my Square. So I'm currently uploading pictures and everything into my Square app, and I'm going to be linking my Square app to my bio Friday. So y'all will be able to go straight to my Square app and order whatever candles it is that you want to order. I'm having a really hard time keeping up with messages between people messaging me about drama and y'all wanting candles and everything else. So y'all just give me a couple of days. It will be done by Friday. I'm waiting for 4 more wish lists to come in. I was told I would have them by the end of the day. When those 4 wish lists come in, we will have the Shell Squad link will be live. Okay? Oh, Tay? Look, all I can say about the civil stuff is you don't get to just lie on people and put them on a petition and make them travel 2,400 miles round trip, whether they fly or drive, go by train, boat, they could fucking walk it. You do not get to put this type of pressure on people for absolutely no reason, and there not be consequences behind it. Okay? Because she voluntarily withdrew that shit 3 days, 3 business days before the hearing, it looks to me and an attorney as if it was done with malicious intent. Now, she could have other reasons, that's on her. But because of the verbiage and all the things that transpired while I was under that order, I do have grounds for a lawsuit. I'm going to be putting the wish list for y'all that aren't on Discord so y'all can get to it. I do have grounds for a lawsuit with her. I do. I thought that I could have had it pretty much in the bag with the original situation, but after I was served and my speech was suppressed for 15 days, sometimes you have to pivot. Sometimes you just have to pivot. People like to talk about my meta worker. My husband, who's a meta worker, he's a meta worker. I would love to sue the wife of a meta worker. You wouldn't want the wife of a meta worker to sue you, especially when that meta worker took a whole fucking week off of work because, his wife was being made to appear in a courtroom just to hear a judge say, this has been voluntarily withdrawn. There's nothing to see here. And let's not talk about the added stress and emotional damage that I had to endure during that entire 15 days that my speech was suppressed. When a creator got on here with transcripts that were not supplied by any public record. They did not find those transcripts anywhere via public record. Those transcripts were done by a private transcribing company where I paid over $400 to have them transcribed when I filed an appeal because the appellate courts required those transcripts. Those transcripts were given to that creator by an old friend. Those weren't public knowledge. And a lot of that stuff was kept out. The second hearing was kept out deliberately to make me look bad. I couldn't respond. I couldn't defend myself or anything because it was all being done in the name of Gabby. And if I responded or defended myself during that time, I would have violated that temporary order. All of that merchandise that was sold with the verbiage from my petition on it, if I would have gotten on here and said a word, I would have violated that order because it was being done in the name of Gabby. My husband being talked about, him being green screened and talked about how fuckable he was. If I would have gotten on here and talked about it or defended it or any of that, I would have violated that order because it was being done in the name of Gabby. So you guys tell me how you would have felt if you had to sit back for 15 days solid and be attacked by a person you have done nothing to at all. Because if you did, you would go to jail. They used that temporary order as a weapon. They used it to line their pockets. And if you think I'm not going to demand accountability, you really don't know who the hell I am. You don't know who I am. And even after it's all said and done, and I came home, I went live one time after the court hearing to tell y'all what happened. I've been live twice since then. Once was a gingerbread party where I gave away all kinds of jewelry. The other one was just a random live. We've not been talking shit really about nobody. And you want to reach out to people on the back end and involve them in this mess? If I'm such a horrible person and you're such a decent person, why the hell would you even want that girl to come for me to start off with? She ain't about that life. If what I did to Gabby was so horrible, it was so bad, she lost her kid and all these things, if that's the truth, why the hell would you send anyone in my direction? I think Gabby wants people to call on her. I think Gabby thinks if people calls on this girl, it's going to get all the attention off of her. I think Gabby's sitting in the back probably making phone calls herself. She's probably calling CPS herself. Let me tell you something, Gabby 2.0, you're not very smart. You're not very smart. That one video you posted over there with your police report on it, you crossed out the police department in the big text, but you did not cross out the police department in that seal over there. You know, the sheriff seal? It literally says where you are inside of that seal, ma'am. If people want to make phone calls on you, they can. And that's because of your stupidity. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why are all y'all bitches from Florida? You're all from Florida. My daughter messaged me last night and said that she found this girl on TikTok. She was from Florida. She was like, I don't know whether to share the page to you or not, Mom. Y'all might have beef. We didn't have beef. We didn't have beef. But anyways, I'm for real going. I want to go get my nails did. I love you guys. Gabby 2.0, please don't seek the treasure, honey. There's a lot of people really pissed off because I'm not bringing attention to you. I really don't want to bring attention to you. We're coming right up on Thanksgiving time. It's Christmas time. It is the season of giving around here. I was working on a video before I went live. I was showing you guys what I'm going to be planning on giving away this week. We're going live on Friday. Friday is going to be the new giveaway day for me, I think, because I like Fridays. I picked up a couple of really cute clearance items while I was out doing my grocery shopping this week. And I got a few things for y'all. We're going to be giving it away on Friday. Like I said, I'm making a video. Also, I went downstairs and I pulled out all of what was left of the 3D fidgets that I have. I'm doing up 5 grab bags. They're going to be given away on Friday. Yeah. And before y'all pass judgment on my gifts that I'm giving away on Friday, I'm a clearance aisle shopper. I explain this shit in my video, and here's my thought process. If you don't like what I give to you, somebody in your family might think Christmas. Think Christmas. Think, oh, bitch, that's one less thing I gotta buy. Think white elephant gift at the office party. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so I got two snack boxes that have like 9 different little compartments in it. They're really nice snack boxes. Got them on the clearance rack. I got a couple of picture frame sets that I'm going to be hooking y'all up with. There's a couple of glass tumblers with cork tops that like for the best friends. They have best friend quotes on them. I found some really cute shit, y'all. Some cute shit. Yeah. Oh, and there was like a couple of really neat don't laugh, but they're pooper scoopers. They're pooper scoopers for the pet owners. Have fun at lunch. No, you don't have to be a member. I go live and we just pick random folks out of the chat. This week we gave away all kinds of jewelry. I sent out 10 free pieces of jewelry this week. 10. I think of y'all because y'all think of me. Y'all showed up when I didn't even need y'all, really. You know what I mean? Would it have hurt us to have to put out all that money for that trip? Yeah, it would have hurt. We're doing well, but we have bills. You know what I'm saying? So to come up with that much money for a lawyer and the trip off the whim like that, that kind of hurt us. And y'all showed up. Y'all showed up. So for the remaining part of the year, I'm just going to be giving shit away. I'm going to be giving shit away. Okay? All of my proceeds, gifts, subscriptions, all the money that I'm making on my candles, with an exception of me having to buy the supplies to make more candles, is going towards my kennels in the back. Everything I make from this point forward is going for my kennels. 420 News Streaming Network at Gmail. What? I love my community too. We are not the awareness community, you guys. I have never been awareness. I just like to speak my opinion. Sometimes I like to talk shit. I'm not a part of the awareness community. I've made some really good relationships, some bonds, some friends out of the awareness community. But from day one, I speak for me. I speak for me. I love y'all. I got to go because I need to go get my nails did. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I don't have to go to Louisiana. I don't have to go. They spoke with me over the phone. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I did not want to have to go. My husband couldn't take off any more work, and I did not want to go down there by myself. Y'all have a good day. I will see y'all on Friday.